Hey, what's going on, guys? So today is a beautiful day, so I'm filming outside. I want to give you a cool little tip that I got from one of my viewers. This is an idea from Philip Arsenault, so shout out to Philip. Thank you so much for this because I love it. This is an additional little accessory for your neck knives, and that's the idea of using a little bicycle chain link, right, attached to your sheath. So this is, it's one of those things where, like, I kind of want to do this on all my neck knives. I may or may not in the future, but essentially you get these, you can get them on Amazon, eBay, whatever. Go to a, bike shop or something, but you have one end, it looks like that. Then you have basically a long C-clip. So you put that through your sheath, snap it on, and you're good to go. Now what I did in addition to this was I took some little O-rings. If you can see that there. Let's zoom in. I took some O-rings on either side just to take the play out. So if you don't use the O-rings, these just, kind of flop back and forth, which is totally fine, works great. But with the O-rings, it stays in position, like whatever position you want. I don't know if there's a pro and con to either way. I only carried it one day without the O-rings, and I just got the idea, popped it on there. I may take them out, who knows? I don't know what I'm gonna like more, with or without them. But this is super cool. You guys saw this knife recently. This is from Arena Accessories. I love it. I did pop on some tan scales the other day because I was wearing tan khaki pants and it just matched, so why not? Scales were very easy to just, pop on to, screws on either side. But yeah, this is just a fantastic concept. Now, I just put the C-clip part on the back just so it's a better presentation, I suppose. This is another knife you guys may see in the future. Pretty interesting. This is a Kizer knife. But this one is a little funky Skinner style knife. But what's interesting using this method is that this is the balance point for this. So I can actually carry this sideways. So if you get a first person perspective, this is hanging from my chest like this. So I all the neck knives I've ever carried have been downward. So what I do a lot of times is I rotate it, then I pull the knife out, and then, it hangs, whatever. Then I rotate it to put the knife away. In this case, it's literally hanging in that position, which is really fascinating, something completely different. So this opens up, some different options with neck knives, specifically with different shapes and sizes and stuff. So yeah, this was the original cord that came with the Kizer. I did put regular paracord on there with adjustable knots. And on this guy, I used the fire cord. I don't know if you guys remember this. The fire cord's awesome. Now the fire cord is stiffer. It's a lot stiffer because it has extra stuff in it. So I actually saved a little piece here to show you. Hang on a second. So if you look at the guts on the fire cord, we have the 7 strands that we normally would, right? But in addition to the 7 strands, that red cord gets taken apart and fluffed up, and that's actually fantastic. It makes a little fluffy pile, and you can throw a spark at it. It'll catch a spark and light. So that's really nice for survival. Plus there's an actual piece of fishing line, like a substantially, I don't know what gauge this is, maybe, 12 pound, 10 to 12 pounds, something like that, roughly. So it's pretty good. You can use it literally for fishing line, or you can use that to tie stuff up. And then there's also an actual wire, right? A little like copper wire in here. All right, so pretty interesting. Just, but it makes the entire thing a little stiffer overall compared to regular 550. So I like the feel of 550. I'm used to that. I just think it's kind of novelty to have the fire cord. And the fire cord comes in all kinds of colors. This is just that kind of bronze and black. But yeah, I want to share this with you guys. Bicycle links. Pretty cool. I got a 6-pack on Amazon. I want to say under 10 bucks. You can read that there if you want to find it, but there's a bunch of sellers that have them. And I got the black too. Obviously you can get chrome ones if you want, but the black is a little more subdued. It matches the sheath. I thought that would work out well. So I love it. It's just something different. So thank you, Philip. Fantastic idea. I love the innovation, and this is definitely something I'm going to rock for a very long time. All right, I'm back for just a second. I forgot. I was about to put this back in the bag because I just like it as a little sample, but there's also like waxed jute in there. All right, I forgot to show that. That was tucked down below. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's probably another one down the bottom here. Let's take the whole case off. So we have our 1. These are our normal strands. 2, 3, oops, 4, 5 and 6. I can get them. 5 and 6. I thought there were 7. Maybe not. Maybe there's 6 inner cords. My mistake. But then here's all the extra stuff. Alright, so you can hopefully see that. So that's the difference when you buy the fire cord. There you go. So you have 4 additional lines. And obviously having, you know, a 3-inch strip is not going to help you any, but if you have a whole necklace worth, then it gives you enough to work with. So just pretty cool. Anyway, that's all. Just wanted to make sure that was more accurate than I originally showed. Oh boy, I am back yet again because I think I missed the major point as to why I'm actually using this. Now on this one, it's interesting because I can mount it sideways. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you didn't have the link, obviously you'd have to put it through the holes. It just wouldn't sit right. This allows it to sit flat. Okay, that was very important. But even more important is when I got this particular knife, I'm only utilizing the top hole. So because there's just one hole, now you can use these two, and if you use these two traditionally with any kind of ball and chain or paracord or whatever, then it'll sit more flat on the chest. The problem for me is just using the one, the cord obviously went through this way, so the cord was twisted. So for this particular knife, a lot of the time when I'm carrying it, I have it orientated so, you know, it's just like this for a right-hand person. I lift up and, you know, take the knife out. But more times than not, when I went to take the knife out, it was actually backwards. It would keep flip-flopping back and forth, even with the thicker cordage. All right, so that's, again, the major reason why I'm using this, particularly, you know, with knives that have just one mounting point at the very top. All right, that was very important. All right, so that these sit flush against the chest and they're less likely to twist and turn and not be orientated how you want it. One of the benefits of having a neck knife is just that quick access to a knife. Obviously, if you carry a wave knife in your pocket or a fixed blade or even just a knife you're familiar with, you can take it out of your pocket and have it ready in action really quickly. But having it on the chest, you just reach for it and that's it, it's there. But if it's backwards, it kind of negates the quick access, right? So anyway, that's all. I had to mention that because that was obviously one of the biggest points as to why you would want to use a link, you know, like this. So anyway, I'm really going now. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.